imagine this, I was nominated for my Oscar while I was at Betty Ford. No one knew, and thank God, because there was no TMZ at that time. Today, I have been sober 24 years, 3 months, and 27 days. And I hear there's a great bar right next door to the hotel that's supposed to serve great margaritas, so have fun. You guys all enjoy it. I'm not going. And the reason I had to leave my boyfriend, get out of New York City, and get back to Land of Sunshine was all happening at the same time. Fortunately, I got help from 2 very important people. One old and one new to help me get my career back on track. The first was Henry Winkler. Henry was one who I met when I was 12 years old while performing at a small community theater for deaf and hearing kids in the suburbs of Chicago, and who encouraged me never to give up my dreams, even though others told him not to. You see, Henry grew up having problems reading and had become very familiar with people telling him, no, you can't be anything. You're stupid. And you're wrong. It wasn't until many years later that Henry found out that he was dyslexic. Despite all the naysayers, Henry followed his heart and pursued something that he really loved, acting. It was no small coincidence that 8 years after Henry encouraged me to follow my dreams and be whatever I wanted to be, which was an actor, I found myself standing on a stage in Hollywood with an Academy Award in my hand, thanks to Henry. And though, as I mentioned, when critics like Rex Reed tried to invalidate my Oscar win, it was Henry who reminded me, just as I was when I was 12 years old, that I could be anything I set my mind to, but now I have an Oscar in my hand. He invited me to Spain for the weekend and think it over, because I had no place to turn to. 2 years later, there was Henry's wife telling me to clean my room in the pool house. I was the guest who never left. Really, I never could leave. How could I leave? Stacey Winkler made the best brisket west of Chicago. The following year, with Henry's encouragement, I gave myself a makeover. And I came back to the Oscars a different woman. I got a new boyfriend, I got a new look, and this time, instead of just signing, I decided that I would speak the names of the nominees for Best Actor. And I must have done something right, because the right person, Mike Douglas, came up to get his Academy Award. And when a very vocal part of the deaf community came down on me because I chose to speak the names of the nominees instead of sign, because somehow they thought I was rejecting sign language and that I was trying to encourage people who had deaf children to speak instead of to sign. And that's not something I was encouraging at all. Another friend helped me understand how important it is to stand up for yourself despite what people think you can and cannot do.